Welcome to the Orange County Project GLAD National Training Center. In this presentation, you will learn about what is OCDE Project GLAD. Before we move into that, this is our National Training Center team. We have Diana Hernandez and Omar Guillen, who do GLAD in Espanol. I am Susan Duncan, and this is the administrator, Nicole Chavez. Please do not hesitate to reach out to any one of us, and we will gladly get back to you. So Project GLAD grew out of the collaboration of students, educators, practitioners, trainers, and researchers. The model remains resolute in being responsive to the needs of students today, tomorrow, and through the future, especially with our distance learning. The OCDE Project GLAD, we have the vision, which is to collaborate with educators, virtually or eventually in person again, and develop language acquisition and literacy for all students, especially English learners. Our mission is to ensure that English learners develop the language acquisition and literacy skills needed to be successful in the 21st century. This is especially true through virtual distance learning. So OCDE Project GLAD is a model of professional development and learning. We are committed to very high-quality implementation of research-based strategies. This model is dedicated to building academic language and literacy in content areas. And especially important, this model meets the cognitive, linguistic, and emotional needs of all students and is especially vital for English learners. Again, this is a rigorous professional development model. It's a collection of research-based, effective classroom strategies. It is also an integrated approach aimed at supporting language acquisition and proficiency in grade-level content. OCDE Project GLAD is not a program or a curriculum. It's developed, and still is, to be used in all content areas. This is what OCDE Project GLAD training. We start with a leadership ensemble workshop with the teacher leaders and administrators to understand what Project GLAD is. We have preschool GLAD, Project GLAD, which is K through 6th. We have Project GLAD en Espanol, so it's multilingual. We have Project GLAD Secondary. We have a 3-day GLAD Next Generation training, where it focuses on the most salient strategies within Project GLAD. And then we also have customized follow-up for districts to support educators in using strategies. And to develop sustainability and capacity for districts, we have a trainers in training workshop and demonstration. This will support trainers in building on their knowledge. So here we have Orange County, the Project GLAD. It supports, it includes support for English learners, SEDAI and ELD, also integrated and designated. The other pathway is the professional development model for educators. I will share the component areas with you shortly, but each component area includes culture and research. So again, we start with the leadership ensemble, which is 1 day. We have a 2-day research and theory workshop, and we currently have a a 4-part virtual research and theory training. It follows that with a 4 or 5-day classroom demonstration, and this is done with real-time interaction with students. And it's very crucial. Targeted intentional support, which is the follow-up. And this leads to student success. Here's the pathway for the research and theory training. Starting at the bottom, you see that it's research, which is language acquisition, and cultural diversity is included. And this is our focus and motivation component area. The next step is our input component area. The culture is the cultural sensitivity. And the research included in that is the brain research. The next component area is guided oral practice, getting the students using their language and practicing with each other. And this includes 21st century culture. And the research included in this is primary language. The next component area is the reading and writing. And this is where we're building the culture in the classroom. The research is the reading and writing research. We next move into the extended activities. And we're moving up the steps. And now this includes the cultural intelligence. The research supporting this is multiple intelligences. And the sixth component area is assessment and feedback, which is very important and key. And the culture now is cultural proficiency. And the research is based on assessment. And again, moving through this steps is the student's success. So again, looking at this graphic, we have OCDE Project LAD, and that includes the component area, the strategies, and research, and culture. And this is where we focus on the designated ELD and integrated ELD, supporting all English learners. So ELD, the goal is to ensure that students develop the levels of English proficiency required to succeed academically. You might include sentence stems to support students in being successful. The sheltered instruction, the goal is that academic success in grade level content areas through comprehensible input. And all of our units are all standards based. Again, it's balancing between instruction that intentionally supports SADI or sheltered instruction, and ELD is vital when supporting English learners. Here's some pictures. There's a reading group at the top left. We have students interacting with the walls, with the charts, and then we have teachers planning at a workshop. And you see in the back that we cover the walls with many examples of charts. And then during the demonstration, the teachers plan and develop strategies to bring back into the classroom, either in person or virtually. We have a quote. So when teachers view learning for all as a pledge to ensure the success of each student, profound changes begin to take place. And this is especially true virtually. You need to have resources and support for all students. You may visit our National Training Center, or NTC, projectlad.com website. You'll see some resources that are available for you. Again, it's ntcprojectlad.com. Thank you.